Sometimes, you need to take a break from almost everything. Disappear and then, return to shock the world. I am talking to the athlete, the administrator, the nurse, the doctor, the student, the communicator, the pioneer, the innovator, the entrepreneur, the preacher, and the person who won't stay still. I am talking to that person that doesn't have a problem laying in obscurity. Because you know that, when you come out of the darkroom, all eyes on you. Our culture is one of constant activity, noise, and distraction. And sometimes, the only way something will change is if we disappear. Sometimes, you may need to delete the app. Sometimes, you have to walk away. Sometimes, you have to fall back into the darkroom and focus on you. Everyone desires destiny. All people desire manifestation. Everyone seeks happiness. Everyone seeks advancement. A better relationship, and a greater standard of living. However, nobody wants to eliminate distractions. Nobody wants to disappear for 3 or 6 months. And get into a place where you can focus on just you. What if you could simply block out all distraction? What if you could block out the world for a while, so that you could concentrate on you? A man is rewarded in public for what he does in private. Can you switch off for a time, so that you can concentrate on what really matters? What brought you here? What awaits you in life? Because, you have not been willing to give up. What you have been called to give up, and to follow through behind closed doors. You are the reason why you don't see it. The reason why it has not manifested, and the reason why you are so frustrated. So that you can discuss it. You can plan it, and write it down for sure. Yes, you may read about it or attend the conference to learn about it. But at some point, you have to disappear, work hard, then return and shock anyone who had doubts about you. I'm talking to that man, that woman, that boy, that girl, who feels the fire in their belly is tough you to shock the world. You may have to sleep in your car. You may have to go without food. You may have to bounce around from couch to couch. You may have to sacrifice like nobody in your family ever asked. But can you do it behind the scenes when nobody's looking? When no one understands the confusion of magic you hold? Can you continue? You are correct. Go through the process in the darkroom that prepares us and equips us for the stages of destiny. I've been this version of myself for long enough that if I don't change, if I don't take action, then I'm going to find myself bankrupt. It's time to get real. It's time to get raw. It's time to look ourselves in the mirror and decide that this version of ourselves is not going to carry us in the stretch. Some of the most monumental and transformational portraits and pictures that we've ever seen were developed in the dark room. We praise them, hail them as our heroes, and follow them in their millions. We also celebrate athletes, thinkers, innovators, and performers. Although, you may not be aware of it. We adore what they do in public. You are unaware of their sweat and blood. You can see the tears that they cry, the prayers that they pray, the countless weeks where they went without sleep to get where they are. One of life's biggest tragedies is to live without understanding why you're dying. I'm just wondering if there's anybody here that wants their future, that wants to fulfill their destiny, that want to manifest, that want to walk in discipline and determination on this wondering. Is there anybody that's willing to disappear? Are you prepared to put down all other interests? Can you hide yourself in the library? Can you hide yourself in the gym? Have you hide yourself in the boardroom? Plan and caucus, and do what's required behind the scenes? In order to manifest the moment? Can you hide yourself in your books? Can you hide yourself in your closet? Can you hide yourself in the prayer room? Can you please keep your identity a secret? We have this passion to be in the public eye, but no patience to do the work behind the scenes. Stop telling to the world what you are about to do. According to a quote from Steve Jobs, we develop future products in secrecy before releasing them to the public. Our minds and souls can only hold so much space. Our bandwidth and mental capability are limited. And the more distractions, the more delusions, the more negativity that we allow to take up real estate in our hearts and in our minds, the less energy we have to fulfill the call to fulfill destiny, to manifest the idea. It must be worthwhile for you to spend the time for thinking, meditating, and paying attention to everything. Therefore, it's time to navigate and assess everything and everyone in our lives. It's time to do an appraisal and ask them this question. If you're not blocked in some way, are you worth my time, Tom, to unblock Tom? I just want to know if anyone who has reached their breaking point can hear me right now. They are willing to eliminate distractions. They are willing to delete social media apps if they have to. After you have heard it, after you have received it, they are ready to leave behind everything that has diverted you, everything that has diminished your commitment and your resolve, every ailment, malfunction, and disorder that has kept you from destiny. After you have written it down, after you have spoken it once, do what is required to manifest it into reality. You can see it in your head. You can hold it in your hand. Stop telling everybody what your next move is and just disappear. Do the work hard that is required. Avoid being angry or upset. Just be faithful behind the scenes. Listen, promotion is on the horizon, and opportunities are being set up right now as you work hard in the dark room. When no one is there to affirm you. When nobody is there to validate you. That nobody is there to agree with you. You build in the dark, and you announce it when it's finished.